What's going on, guys? I'm your host Francis Beau, here to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on anything going in the world of entertainment, and I'm here to give you guys my spoilers review for It. Now, if you have not watched It, please do not watch this video. This will be a spoiler-heavy review, and if you guys have not seen It, don't worry, I have a non-spoiler review, so go check that out when you guys have the chance to, because I do give out more of my thoughts there. But in this video, we're mainly going to talk about a few scenes that I really liked about, in It, and yeah, so let's get down to my spoilers review. So, of course, let's first start off with the Georgie scene. The most iconic thing from It, in my opinion, is the Georgie scene, the sewer scene. And how did they handle it compared to the 90s version? But needless to say, they used the R rating very, very hard in this scene. Georgie, he grabs his bow, he's trying to talk to Pennywise, and he tries to grab his bow, Pennywise grabs his arm, and he goes, chomp chomp on his arm, and his arm is gone, and of course he gets dragged into the sewer. And I really liked that scene. I really liked it. It really set the tone for what this film was going to be like, and I really, really liked that scene. I really liked how they really made that scene very violent and very disturbing at the same time. So really, really like the Georgie scene. That was a really, really cool scene in my opinion. As I mentioned in my non-spoiler review, I thought the kids were excellent. I thought that the chemistry between all the kids were very, very great. One of my favorite scenes with the kids was the rock fight scene. I really love that rock fight scene. It just brings out the humor to the movie, and it really was funny. I really enjoyed that rock scene a lot. And just interactions with the kids in general throughout the entire movie was fun to watch. I just really liked seeing these kids interact with each other, and someone being like Bill being the leadery type, and Beverly being the brave type, and I don't know what the Stranger Things. Oh yeah, Richie, him being the funny character. I just like the interactions and being around these kids, because I could relate to these kids. I could relate to being like one of these kids, and I really, really like that, because I could find some connections with these kids. And yeah, they were really, really well done. I really enjoyed all the kid scenes, but just particularly my favorite one was the rock scene. I really, really enjoyed that. Yeah, so the kids were great. The thing that I found very, very interesting was anything involving Beverly was really, really creepy, especially when you get to meeting her father. Yeah, that's when stuff gets very, very creepy. If his father is, needless to say, has a lot of interactions with his daughter. He's very connected to his daughter, let's just say that. Yeah, he's very, very creepy. In some scenes, he was actually a little more creepier than Pennywise, in my opinion. He was just creepy, and I'm very, very happy that Beverly was able to take him down. Like, during that whole scene of Beverly taking down his father, I was rooting for her, because, God, that's just creepy. Yeah, that was a really creepy scene. Anything involving her father was creepy. And let me talk about something now that I didn't mention in my non-spoiler review, and that was the bullies. I never talked about the bullies in my non-spoiler review. They were excellent. They were great in this film. Especially the first time, or was it the second time they get to see the bullies is when, I think it's when, I don't remember the fat kid's name. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. But it's when the bullies messing around with the fat kid. They were brutal. They were very, very brutal. They literally took out one of those pocket knives, and they just scratched a big H on that kid's belly. Like, they just made a bloody H on his belly, and that was just like messed up. Very, very messed up. And it just shows you how demonic these bullies are. So I don't know. It was just very, very odd, because when I saw these bullies characters, I was just like, okay, they're gonna be like average bully characters. Maybe they're gonna be like the 90s version, where they're just, just wacky type of bully characters, like I'm gonna punch you or such. But no, these bullies are like hardcore. They're very, very hardcore. They they put marks on the kids, and don't even get me started on one of the bully characters. I forgot the main bully character's name, but yeah, we'll get more into him later in the video, because there are some very hardcore scenes that this bully character is given, and we'll talk about those in a minute. But let's get into Pennywise, because there were a lot of great scenes with Pennywise. One of my favorite scenes with Pennywise was when Pennywise encounters Richie in the house, where he goes, "Beep, beep, Richie." I really liked that little scene. That was really, really cool. It was like a nice little nod to the miniseries. And I also really liked the references to the turtle. If you guys don't know about the turtle, go read the book. They explain it there. But there's like 2 references to the turtle. I caught them and I was like, oh, I know, I get that. The turtle, yeah, I gotcha. So that was really, really neat. I really like that they mentioned the turtle in the film, so that was really, really cool. Or give reference to the turtle. So that was really, really neat. But going back to Pennywise, yeah, that Richie scene I really liked. I really liked the Georgie scene he was involved in. My particular favorite scene with Pennywise was the house scene. The scene where the Losers Club enter Pennywise's house for the very, very first time, and Pennywise is just picking each kid one by one. You know, that's the same scene where he goes, "Beep, beep, Richie," and where he messes around with Eddie trying to bite his arm off. It just shows you how creepy and scary Pennywise is, because he's just messing around with Eddie. He's just like, you know, he holds his arms like this, and he's just like, like he's just like messing around with this kid, and it's just very, very disturbing and very, very creepy at the same time. And that scene alone just got me creeped out with this new Pennywise, and really, really love that scene a lot. That was really, really cool. And of course, the final showdown, you know, with the Losers Club versus Pennywise at the very, very end of the movie. I really, really enjoyed that a lot. That was really, really cool. I liked how, you know, all the kids just band together and they take on the clown. And I really, really liked that. I thought that was really, really cool, the way they handled the final fight scene. And of course, you know, at the very, very end, Pennywise is about to fall down, and his face like, sort of starts to float away a little bit, and the very, very last word before he goes is fear. And then he falls down. And I really, really thought that we were going to get a teaser of his true form. You know, his true form is a spider, and I thought they were going to get his true form, but they didn't really tease it a whole lot. I thought they did during the fight scene, because if you guys don't know, during the fight scene there were some moments where he like starts changing forms a lot, and he starts changing into each individual character's fear so that they can get scared of him. But you know, through the power of teamwork, you know, they get to defeat him. But during that fight scene, I noticed like he throws down these type of spider legs at the fat kid at one point. Was that a teaser for the spider, or is that just something else? I don't know, but they looked like spider legs. I don't know why. But yeah, that was a really, really cool scene. I really liked the final fight scene a lot. That was a really, really cool scene. And I like how they set up Chapter 2 a lot. You know, Pennywise was still being alive, and you know, the kids, you know, promising to come back and face him off if he's still here. So really, really like that. I like that. Also, if you guys don't know, the director said that the movie's going to be set in 2016, Chapter 2. So really looking forward to seeing how they handle Pennywise and his atmosphere in Chapter 2. That's going to be really, really neat. But yeah, let's get back to the bully. That's the very, very last thing that I want to talk about, because this bully is brutal. So yeah, there's the scene where, you know, of course he like takes down with, you know, he takes on the fat kid, which, yeah, that was brutal. You know, putting that H on him, that was brutal. But the other scene that was brutal was him killing his father. That was very, very brutal. So, you know, his father knows that his son is trying to be tough. So what he does to show his friends that he's not tough is that he pulls out his gun and then he shoots the ground, and you see him, you know, react like this. And you know, he looks at his friends and says, "See, you see who he really is." And you know, he feels kind of, you know, he feels like that he's been put down in a way, and Pennywise himself actually gave the bully the knife, and he manipulates him to kill his father. And that was a really cool scene. That, like, there's this, the TV's playing in the background, and you see Pennywise on the TV screen telling him to kill him, and he kills him, and basically Pennywise has like his own little henchman, I guess. So that was really, really cool. And I like the little fight scene with him and the, you know, them going down the sewer. I thought that was really, really cool. So, but yeah, that's it for my spoilers review for It. As I mentioned, I really, really enjoyed this film. I thought it was very well made. I know that a lot of people have some complaints about the horror elements. Like, a lot of people were expecting a lot of jump scares and being very, very scared. You have to understand that wasn't the direction for this movie. They were meant to do many different things with the film. There's tones of drama, tones of horror. There are tones of horror, but it's not like horror like The Conjuring or Insidious. It's just its own type of horror. I view the horror as 80s type of horror, like the classic type of horror, like from Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. That's the type of horror that you're getting in the film. And there's also tones of comedy, tones of friendship and teamwork. All these meld together for this film, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very, very well made, and I still stand with my 9 out of 10 rating. I think that it definitely is still an A- for me, and I think that you should definitely check this movie out because it is blowing up. It's made like over $100 million at the box office, and it's definitely a film that you guys should check out. So that is it for my spoilers review for It. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what were your favorite scenes from It, and what are you looking forward to in the sequel. Let me know in the comment section below. And that is it for my spoilers review for It. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, as we end these videos, Beau out. See you next time. Peace.